go. We got a race. This, I guess we ain't got but 2 of us up here for right now. So me and Lyle are going to, we're grudge racing.
Yeah.
We're going to do the best 2 out of 10. So Lyle said I could do instant green. He's going to chase me if I leave early.
This is not JJ's arm.
That's where we just went. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, so Clifton Claude is not here. So he's not here tonight. He'll be here tomorrow. He's the professional flagger. My buddy Donald's going to walk down there, so he's going to give us like 3 or 4, 5 on each one. Yours pulls up pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
Mine does too. And then he's going to flag us off.
So is he going to face you and kind of do
Yeah, he's going to give me the little, when you see his leg kick, that means he's about to turn it on. So I think we're going to be okay. So
I'm getting screwed already.
So we're doing the burnouts in the normal spot. And then me and Lyle are going to drive all the way down to the finish line.
You want to like swap lanes a couple times?
Oh my God, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Which way are we going? Which way are we going?
How far of a burnout you going to do? You going to do the first 8 mile burnout?
A long one.
Well, I mean, you ain't got to stop. So the more speed you get going down, the better it is. Okay, so
it's rolling burnout.
Right. So I promise you tomorrow, somebody's going to do an 8 mile burnout.
It ain't going to be me.
It ain't going to be me either, but somebody's going to.
Because about 400 foot into that, I'm going to find the wall.
Right. Well, this is going to be a good grudge race. I ain't raced Lyle in a long time. It don't count today, but it does count because we're side by side.
That's a fact.
So, all right.
Still count these as wins and losses.
That's right. Be careful.
Yeah, because they got reactions where they got 60 foot. Hold tight, let's see if we get a win line here.
All right, guys, so Lyle got the win on that one. He told me we had an 80 mile per hour drive by. Pete, stop mashing the up arrow. He's mashing the up arrow too much. Down arrow. Okay, that's my problem. I need to turn. I need the up arrow. Can you come press the up arrow on my computer? All right, see y'all. All right, guys. So once again, Lyle has kicked my teeth in. And for you, those of y'all wondering, that was an 80 mile per hour drive by. 80 miles per hour. It felt like it too. His wasn't up on boost yet and was just testing, so it didn't really matter. So he left when his got up. Mine went left, I had to lift. Did go a good 60 foot, went at 127, 60 foot. But apparently we're ducks off the trailer anymore. We can't go off the trailer with this car. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I don't understand. But so we need to make some suspension changes real fast. Oh boy. So Randy kicked butt. He said, when I left the other day, I was like, okay, it ain't going to the track this weekend. He said, wrong. he said, we're going to the track. So him and a couple other buddies got to work.
So we got to thank Jeff. Jeff came by and saved my butt last night.
Yeah, so they got it going. I was on the way to the track. They got it fired up. Everything seems fine. The oil leak is gone, we think. It didn't leak. It hadn't leaked yet. It might spew its guts when we get up there. But right now it is not leaking. So it is ready to go. So Randy made it. So we're here. So we're going to make some passes with his. They just called his class up. So he's already cranked it up. So literally all he's got to do is get in there. Bryan is tightening a jam nut on the upper control arm that we forgot to do on the lift because we had other things we had to finish. So that's about how much travel this thing should have in a few minutes. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Okay. So Bryan got his out here too. So Killdozer is out here, so he's gonna be running the back of the track stuff with us on radials.
I'm gonna go get me a tech card.
Them radials is gonna be fast out there.
I got it hot. We'll find out.
Do I?
Leave the middle one undone.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's that little line up.
So Killdozer's out here. He got his blow-off valve. If y'all remember last video, he got his diaphragm. It was busted, so it's good. Man, I don't know who welded this, but he's a sucky welder. That would be me. Look, there's a couple of dimes in there. Most of it's not. How are you? I ain't seen you in a while. Good seeing you. Randy's is tune-up wise, we forgot to turn the boost switch on, so it didn't make any boost. That's why it was so sluggish. It made like 2 pounds, 3 pounds going down track. But he said I heard the noise, and so we got back, jacked it up, and apparently the wheel bearings in the back of the rear end are now toast. It sounds like a bag of rocks in the rear end. So his is done. So it's probably a good thing that it didn't make a pass, because that would have probably been disastrous, honestly, if the wheel bearings, if it would have locked up or something. Bryan's, so Bryan he's on the struggle bus again. I don't even understand. Got out there, he said it was hooked up, he's on radials, car felt good, made reasonable amount of boost, and lost crank signal, and he said he thinks it has a broke rod, but with it losing crank signal, most likely it's got a broke crankshaft.
Started to shifting from it.
Okay. Well, bad luck continues for Bryan. The diaper is full of material. It's got a diaper, but yeah, it's turning it. It might have just broke a rod, but there is material all in the pan, all in the diaper. They said the rail is knocked off over here. That is the reason why you put diapers on your cars, guys. I mean,
This rail's knocked off too.
there is. What are the little bolts? The little bolts are the bolts for
That's
the pan
all the
rail.
rail bolts.
That's all the rail bolts. Full of oil in the diaper.
Those are
And I
the
mean,
ones that-
there's a little bit of oil on the ground, but I mean, you know, dude, the diaper saved the track, possibly saved him from wrecking. All right, guys, well, here's my data log. If you notice, so I guess I'm an idiot. I put 2 clicks in the front a little bit looser, trying to make it so that it would do a little bit better job getting up. I thought that might help. Instead of trying to accelerate, you know, the car forward so far. And so if you look at the ride height, 7.5 inches is when I let go of the button, and it's going. And wheelie control is it's doing all it can do. I topped it out so it can only pull out 15 degrees of timing. I'm probably gonna change that. 15 degrees is not enough, but at 1.8 seconds into the run, it was at 32 inches off the ground. And then finally at that point, I had to kind of do a pedal, and then it come down, and then it maxed it back out, and then I let off. And so Lyle did another 80 mile per hour drive-by on me. But, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to make it a little softer. I mean, track is really good. It did feel like it went mostly straight that time, but it was just, I mean, that's not gonna work right there. It's just not gonna work. So they're up there now, so we're gonna push up there real fast, make one more pass, and we tightened up the front struts 4 clicks, so it should stay down this time. I also went ahead and changed to where the wheelie control can pull out some power. So let's see what this does.
Yeah, we'll get it close. He'll get it. Oh, Randy wasn't lying. Get the smoke out that way.
Guys, well, third pass didn't go good either, so yeah, it just hooked to the left. We're gonna pull the wheels off of it real fast, climb up under there. We think something's moving. We were talking to Lyle, and you know, they were having some suggestions. He was telling me some stuff he run into before with broke brackets. I didn't see anything broken when we were under there last time, but we're gonna look at it all again. We're gonna measure roll out. We don't have portable scales. If we had portable scales, that would help, but I didn't buy any yet because I'm having to spend money on other stuff. So I got to buy some portable scales here. We need them at the track so that we can actually scale this thing out when we're making changes. So yeah, we do have weight in the back of the car still, so we may take that weight out of the back of the car, but something's happening in the suspension somewhere. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up. We're done for the night. So Civil Wars, having a blast. Look, the front wheel's about to come off the ground. All right, guys, so we're out here. Our buddy Bad Apple Racing, George and Landrum, those cats had some scales. They let us borrow the scales. So we're going to scale this thing out real fast. And game plan, we're going to scale it out, see what we got now, see what kind of bias we got. We're definitely going to take some weight out of the back of the car. And so get some weight out of the back of the car. And then also we're going to change the bar angles most likely in the back. This thing is still separating in the back. Planting the tire, dead hooking, so we don't think that's a good thing. Guys, so these are the numbers with me sitting in the car right now. So 2,800 pounds, it is 52%, 51.3% on the nose. So we got more weight in the back we're gonna take out, so we can take out a little bit of weight, get it closer to 53, 54% on the nose. We're also going to change the angle a little bit on the lower bar. We're going to take some anti-squat out of it. It's got quite a bit of anti-squat now, so we're going to try to make it so that it does that. But we also found another problem. Before the last pass, actually it was before the second to the last pass, we had the car jacked up and we were under there making a change, and I forgot to check the rear spring, and so we think the rear spring on the right side messed up. So we are going to take the weight out. We're going to take weight out of it. We're going to change the rear springs because I need a lighter spring now, and we're going to change the bar angle. All right, guys. Well, now it is after 12 o'clock. We are making changes. We've changed the bars. We took some anti-squat out of it. Tires are back on it. We changed back springs. We took the extra weight out of the car. Let me show you what it weighs now. Right. So here we go now. So we're close to 100 pounds heavy on the left side. Rear steer, we don't have any. Everything is pretty squared up when you measure it. So 100 pounds on the left side. In theory, that should make the car go back to the right. Now, we are dead hooking these tires, so I don't know if that's part of the problem. They're not spinning at all. We had, I think, 14 pounds of air pressure in them. We may end up needing to put a little bit more air pressure in them. But, all right, guys, well, we are done for the night. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 shakedowns tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, later.